Abusia mechacha mo meba abusia meba mechacha mo Paul Adom Otchere Paul Adom Otchere let me hear sa akwai ewufia ha o meti sense kakra because we Jimmy Ache why no ho obi a o clean government dirty work bi asa akwa no na clean ba be ye honey be worker as aban di nkwase asem no wono nyasa aban Akufuado ene na aban di nsem hunu no na sa Paul Adom Otchere aye no ho honey be worker on na clean dirty work na o use television no akogina ho yesi bibi di sa Metro TV no omo station no akogina ho na o explain di ntia Cecilia Branda Pasika no eye no dia na ne nua bema na wawu no eye ne sika ene yesi onfa nkop konhwe nkoda ene school fees Paul Adom Otchere nyanza nti ujimi yewe na nka o di call law school nti ni law school no wie ye dia Paul Adom Otchere o law school no utimi wie o law school ni dia nti obi a wo akosua law ena nyansa ba kokra ni utim za no ti imagine sa akwa we say a lawyer do you think is obetima wi ni case ba kokra o court Paul Adom Otchere nti wo senka wo ye lawyer wo case be na betima wi ni wo court Paul Adom Otchere na sa akwa we say no obe ende ajeje nkrama na mponje Paul Adom Otchere ebeje nkrama na mponje me chacha mo amadwo ne nyina I know say ma start you yes o frame na ma start me video no me chia o anti akuya manti bia te san Richmond wuzu ansan ho te san akosu ntwa me chacha mo amoso no twedi ampon enka mo nyina Paul Adom Otchere me say me bisa o say imagine sa akwa wo ya be lawyer enya nkokọ ne mponje na obeje Paul Adom Otchere ebe ende ateki mponje ne nkokọ dabo sa nipa wo ye lawyer ntifye every nonsense bia abambe bia na o defend Mr. Makwate san Hafiza te san Mr. Edward ho te san me chacha mo twedi ampon ka mo nyina ho sa Paul Adom Otchere me fe no the Christmas tree man sa na didintie Christmas tree man didino no dia me dia man no ranka sa nsem hunu na odi no ebe ye case ya denanim twan no Paul Adom Otchere obekọ prison e wonsem hunu na odi wo airport ho no wona o tam Ghana taxpayers money tim koto Christmas tree na koto na odi aba na za wo adwun yo so be fa hu odi as every dirty work bia wona clean we honey bee worker abanya di nsem hunu di nkwata sem no na wo Paul Adom Otchere wona wo explain chirechirem asem bia obi abeka bia sani pa ne NPP ni nko ade Paul Adom Otchere beba be chirechirem wo TV so Paul Adom Otchere nyini wate na sua nyansa na wanyina ja nyansa achire sikenti o eye sikenti sika obedi enti na nwanwa se ani na nkrofo bi empe na kure na yode ya no etwa ntro de bia defending kwase asem esanse enye sika free abanti de oye no de bia tam sika koma no sa akwa no entina ya appoint na de call Ghana airport ya so that Ghana airport no that board so omo de eye ni no marketing board ye krom ho no department bia wo board eye ni no marketing board eye ma department no ti akukuru sa Paul Adom Otchere edna koto board so ewo Ikikotoka International Airport na ono na adwunya ne se ono no ye so smart abanya di nsem hunu no na Paul Adom Otchere chirechirem Paul Adom Otchere otambeba asari a wokoro na yere ho anakọ no sa awon se de osi video no ye hwe na sa mahama wo opposition si ehunu de mahama wo aban mu ehunu de oyeye ana akwa ya ba aban mu a They said there on the government spokesperson or Kazama Bank. Adom Otchere. When I Kazama Akufo-Addo defend Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo dirty work be akwo ne defend. Akufo-Addo kikansem huna na waba no ochirim. Oye nipa nso so na oka na kure na obeka dia esese aban ya the same akweba be di watem. Samuka de wode ye Togwe afede. Togwe afede kan say omo national Sakura Peace Council say Mira Fise National House of Chiefs Peace Council no. Omo yi na omo ye no. Ese sika bi omutuatua no ehu hia. Sa akoi di papa yi akotena the television program so pay no fine. But Adom Otchere Akufo-Addo nsem hunu ya okan yi. Abechira no wo chirechirim. Oh na, asa Akufo-Addo anka bone wasi nsu ato na sa ne se asem okan yen okan asem papa. Gesisila abanada pa ko wiye sika. Ono wasi na minnim se sisila abanada pa oya maame se wasi oya badaye maami House of Chief okay National House of Chief oya badaye na me fa phone me frɛ maami min se sa na ote ye maami sisi oye nipa o anti sisi na anti sisi frɛ me na de o sini me kasa na wa je team pampa na anti sisi Paul na o me di tibi ona ye kan kwasem se yo Adom Otchere sika ubedi ntime boa sa kwa we se wa hu sa kwa we se ebe hia na papa momfa maake ba bia nso nka wa hu nsem hunu na odi no Adom Otchere ye no ho na di nsem hunu se ya udi na edawanim twen wo edawanim twen wo nsem hunu na udi na you think say ubedi nsem hunu se ya akọ edawanim twen wo I'm telling you Adom Otchere nsem hunu na udi no wo na wo ye obi a who defend corruption obi ko wiade a una support nipa no una pushi e kire kwan a ye fa so bokoro no una kire kwan a ye fa so ye amorobri una o kire kwan a ye fa so ye corrupt e Ghana Adom Otchere ne disa adwuma no Adom Otchere enti we say ni ama ho kwan so nkosia law yeso o ko school is a do timi pass exams akọ atirewu Adom Otchere yeso o ko school no koye yeah, pam no so mo den law school no wantimi kura nwie na uje nipa bi ogina ho the only man say atam look at this is what the His Excellency the President said, and what the President said is the truth, and he didn't say anything bad. Mr. President, thank you for your comment, and the people of Mipe are also saying thank you very much. Meanwhile, Obwa Adom Otchere Sianyansa na ujimi ni too much what? Sianyansa amanfo bere omumoje ani eye adwumade no odi ani say odi support government supporting kwase asem defend corruption na if so be defend corruption atwa sisi ya che Adom Otchere the Christmas tree man obedamo Adom Otchere nti wo bon prison nti wonim Mr. Adom Otchere wo bon prison ana me sense wo future no sa na kire wo future na ya twura to ho no me hwe mframa mu a ade a me hu about you are prison Adom Otchere ade a me sense about you prison odi opa ko bi so obi a o wani bi a o hu ade na bi sense mpa cho opanyin be say o check my brabum ene me daachi mame be say me hu sa me daachi ye fa Adom Otchere me ka kire o plane say o hu bon prison o hu bon prison enti Adom Otchere prepare yo prison dey o cost ba fam uboko prison ya no akwa dirty work no ho because prison so dey ubenya a lot of dirty work papa na why ombe bauto chaskeling e prison ho because say they are using it as ya be so corrupt ya government in sem hunu bi obedi bia ona defend no Ghana for na wono aka say we video enti aya o read comment section na Adom Otchere aya wo ye video aya wo read comment section na Adom Otchere enti aya wo read comment section aya enkrofo comment ya ensama enkrofo kafa ho na aya wo hunu wan kasa wo video awaye no aya hwa atem ene ensama enkrofo kafa ho Adom Otchere nti woni mi say wo prison bon But Adom Otchere, they got you a place a prison ball, over them. On 7 na we did no. Now, Mrs. Cecilia Branda Pardino, what beg so many videos. Now, you and some more Kafama Manoa. For Adom Otchere, yeah, quasi and penny pa. We nim nyansa. And some more Kafama Mano, Mameno, Unimsa or any passa, and me bo. I mean, just a maniac crampo, ha. Ama, Motia, Adom Otchere, on the. But some of us, a maniac crowd, Hannah Muntie. On the Cecilia Dapa or can send be as a and somehow come from Ameno as a wonder or say one is Cecilia Dapano Cici me pacho me ba Cecilia Dapa is a one papa my mamma and it. I don't know any partner we as yes sir. Well I don't watch it. I then and ni partner we as yes sir. That's how they're born in one be defended. But they are by so they born in one. Now, sir, nipa we It
was delivered in a box like this. And it is in the same box that was delivered, according to the story, delivered to the mother, that the mother delivered to Cecilia. That your brother has passed. He left me this money for his contractor work. He said he was going to buy land at Bremai and build houses and sell. That's what he told me. And that's what this money...
And look at his head. His head like someone suffering from brain damage. But Adom Otchere, don't worry. Prison now, born on Obeko prison. Utina look like Ubia. The tia boa when you're two more, ni brain mono. What they are trying to see prison born. And the wild tea and some outcome $800,000 here. What box Cecilia Branda Panini Bema, Edicota Sassy, Ewa Breman, ABCC are dying. And he said, well, not the way I will see a defending mamma. I say, with confidence. I don't know what Jimmy say. I would see what Jimmy too much.
So can you please take the money and call the other family people and said, Munyani Sikano, I'm giving it to Cecilia to keep. And I understand that one of them remarked that, this is on my minister, on our police name, so the money was given to Auntie Sisi. She carried the money and brought it to Accra, told her husband that your brother-in-law's money, Eno has given it to me.
Me woma ma won koda na me bibi mimi wosika na matam sika e dia bre me nua ba se wonje na me yire ne me mate ho pa Adom Otchere ni pa nya jimi fu kraje nya jimi fu nya jimi fu won kwata sem na okeka no me so prison na bon ho no se yan kan kire wa yemu bi de adi kan kire o ze kraje di kan prepare ho oye utitase o Christmas tree na akoto to ba ye na o use tax pays money ko din kwasasem no wo bedam Adom Otchere wo bedam.
You know, Eno gave it to her and then Eno died after that. So after Eno died, they buried Eno and then they came to deal with it. So those brothers have also written to the police confirming the source of this money. So now the matter is in the hands of the police. They will deal with it. But when I come to the OSP, you shall discuss this Yachino or Confor and all of that. I'm not saying somebody's Confor, somebody's not. But these are the facts. These are the real.
And this how we na o ko school so ba be law. Aja law school so dey mo fan kwase afford there. Law school no. E bi ni say Morris Ampa ya. That time here video man na o se Mahama e be president e oboko Togo yi. O ka say as mum sa kwa na. Law school no so dey mo dey nipa fun bia na ma na kwan ma na abesuan law. Law school no. Nipa bia na ma kwan. Na ma na admission. Na wa be law. And this how we say, woman na kwan so won kosua law. E na okoye na nitie wuo. Na okọ faili exams faili won dem pass exams you. Fi analysis bia original television anim. Upon say amano documents nyina ohwe kwase analysis bia wo ye no. Adom Otchere. Ajo ya say you very intelligent meboa. Me say wo prison bon from utrim besi wa na ase. Se yan kan kire wa, ye mu bude ya hem framam. De man hu American kire no. On kwasia defense and analysis na wo ye no. Wo bedam. Adom Otchere. Me so bedam wo de atwan. So wo wagimi.
So 300,000, 200,000, and 800,000. So when Auntie Sisi said in her statement that there are discrepancies. The police have added the 800,000 to the 200,000 to be 1 million without giving the particulars. So if you read the statement, you see the particulars. But in the general statement, because the police are investigating and they are prosecuting, so they are prosecuting you for stealing 1 million. They don't give the particulars of 800 was for this person, 900 was for this person, 200 was for this person. But that also sent a wrong signal to the general public that some 1 million Slayer has $1 million in the house. She says my money is.
Until we first case na buy na man for canoe. Na sa akwase yi ebe ye sa video we na me hwe second one na wo presi maame no kasa maame no ko maame no ko se tin bi a waje se tin no akono antisisi minim sa o ye maame papa sa wo ye nipo antisisi me pesa video no na maba mo mati all these cheap people sika o de ebedinti sika ebedinti hwe video o ye asia ya tutu kwan ababo bra wa ha be bre ye moje ani memi depend on politics na asa na kure bia ba meka kasi ampanyini wa anya adwuma bi se ya you can try and support awudifo ne akoromfo a onza nkowa no ba Adom Otchere adwuma wo na wo ye difidi wo ho we anya adwuma ho para Adom Otchere kwasi ade we na wo ye ene aka tese ya adwuma to ba ha wo keka nkwasa asem se government agodi nkwasa asem bia government baby asa ko na ekoko gina ni television station na o church para Adom Otchere ensem hunu biara aban beye na wo Paul Adom Otchere na wo chirechirem mesu obekọ prison me ka kire me sisa ko obekọ prison para Adom Otchere ohu pon prison that's all it is ya won krofo a me tima pon ta kire me obekọ prison ma ka metere me ka kire mo plane me o de here next year be butu ewo internet so o de mo hwan krofo a me bobo mu din se obekọ prison na mo twa sa ampa na ampa obekọ prison na o mo nko prison me ka kire mo plane me say next year bobo enkrofo obekọ prison akufu ado enkrofo no na pontis ene na busuafo no omo moko prison mo fa ma ke ba be nso nka se me bobo din na ya sa ampa na ampa so mo nko prison a obekọ prison para Adom Otchere ohu bon prison ohu sent nyina prison na go prison a wa hu wo honi bi work na we ye no wo na we clean dirty work nyina no ugo prison a obe clean ko clean dirty work nyina wo bia hu se moko B colony ye wo the Queen Mother no ono ena tunkosua emekushi wo se the colony no tembia na omo population no increase ne tembia Queen Mother na owo B colony no otunkosua ena ye wo workers ya omo take care of Queen Mother no ye clinic queen no ho e do ma no e wa pono ho feed no royal jelly say ye wo special diet ya omo di feed Queen Mother no so de be ya obetimi aleyi nkosua ene ye wo workers ya ye wo honey bee ni mu a omo clinic say honey wo no shiti omo ne emu kan omo so omo na dust clinic pepa sa colony ni mu ena ye wo soldiers ya ye guard sa colony no ye wo omo bon batoko na no ye hwehwehwe wo ye intruder na oba ye bebo ni apamo enti say Paul Adom Otchere ono no ye the honey bee worker omo cleaning dirty work mo bini kwen ne a omo na sesa omo na pra do matabu pra cleaning ye bibia Paul Adom Otchere say dirty work no be no prison Paul Adom Otchere me catch you plane me say we say dirty work we prison so say wajimi we ni menyansa hwa analysis ya the way we see cancer no like as if say one is still around upon net here
$1,000 is for me. My husband's money is 300,000 euros for him. This one is not for me nor my husband. It is from my brother, and everybody in the family knows.
800,000 first about was say $800,000 ya that na wo sa sisila banda pa ne bra no yere ba yin was na me kunu was ka bi say na wan ama me ho kire me a na wo de to no na me ya sa sister ya awurade ma me ka me fa ho ayeye se tabem ma me fa ho yeye o to sisila banda pa say sika bebrebe na wa wi ani nyina ya unua ukunu dia na me nti bibi say da ai sa yere te ase na ma te ase ne kokuru sika de akoma oba o ye minister se wonje na wo na wo yire na o mebre na de o mbedi kura ho ye de mo adenya sisila brother pa ye minister nti watam sika ne oba ne se obo ani kunu bia ne sika bia sa yate o ma tene to o se na me kunu sika maza ya ne de mara ka adwum ya de mara ka sawo na se ni kunu wo sika bi sa anka ma me nko nko sika ne mfi sisila brother pa nsam ka court kura beji sika no so okay se sika no wo nua dia fa sika no ko ma na yire because na yire te ase simple as ABC na nipa wie sika bokoro no a na wo Paul Adom Otchere analysis awoye
I'm the one keeping it.
Right?
So this is the story. Those of you who are very, very angry, please calm down. Or you can get more angry if you want. But send me a text to Good Evening Ghana Official and tell us what you think about the story. Now,
me say menya baby o ka say obe presi ma me ka say the woman is a good man. I was see a very, very nice man. The way we sit here no Paul Adom Otchere na Kufuado. And by me pe video na o presi ma no patcho so obi hu a obetimi de asende me. Obi hu a obetimi de asende me. Paul Adom Otchere we disgrace. Paul Adom Otchere we disgrace we can sembu amhwe se e be hunu video bi wo ha abusua me ba. So Paul Adom Otchere we say we yale. Na me pe video na o presi ma me no sisila brother pa. Went to me patcho sa video no mi hu sanke ma hu ha nka ebeboa but anya na me hwehwe me pesa video no the way we see presi ma me no wa hu the way we see presi ma me no e wo san kwasiafo wo nyina wo system no mo san kwasiafo wo nyina na we so ba be ye lawyer me se nka nkokọ a obegye no ene dabo ne nkana man ya obegye no sa akwa we say so this corrupt guy woni adwuma bi aya president kodin on say ma me ka sam kire mo videos aya no same ye video ena nka mi presi Akufo-Addo a ka mbo hunu NPP fo anko ombegu video ya se abaye God bless you are an amazing guy keep on doing what you are doing God will bless you ba on say ye twa bom to mba no medidi atem ta nkrofo no ade o mo hwehwe nyina ne se wo be support wo mo na Akufo-Addo didi nsem hunu no na wo presi no na wo push no o man panyini Yakobo Daddy Fred obunko to dwa pagya ne nsa wo wiem ayade Yankopon ye di o man panyini hya wo nsa papa ye serew shira Akufo-Addo na mamuwe enye kama na Ghana mete say milk and honey na obi ahonta no Daddy Fred abunko to dwo saa kwana ni titase na owo ayi Massachusetts ha no wa bunko to dwa de ne nsa kire wiem o mu nyina kwam de wo mo de ebedi ntie de o medi nti o hunu ni pa bia Akufo-Addo wo de nkwata sema wie na amamuwo anko yie no ese sa ni pa no presi a sikansi na ni pa no ye sa na ma no ye wo vloggers ani bloggers ya ye ko NPP nkrofo ho ekwaji sika ye wo nkrofo bi akwam de wo mo to bon se de bia o mo video mu ye bia NPP we shall break the 8 and Addo is our savior. You know, this man has saved us. No more president de bia. Sika o sikanti. Sikanti eno mu dis adwuma no. Sikanti. And sama omo kan nyina sika. Nti wo bahunu sasa nkrofo presi Akufo-Addo a kakra o mbenyanti. Paul Adom Otchere. Me se sika ya modema nyina obeko prison. Wako dem prison wan kaza hwa ade a odi besu nyansa Paul Adom Otchere obe dem prison odi besu nyansa ohu bon prison ya mumbi ya dictate na me ka kire se ohu bon prison Paul Adom Otchere yan ka kire me ka kire o dirty work ya waye nyina me ka kire se wo obeko prison because prison a e bon ho no e ya ade a obi ahu ayede ya hu simple as ABC won chechire mu sa video na o presi sa ma me no manhwe amje sebeti manya wa ha Paul Adom Otchere praises manhwe praises sisila dapa I think say me mamenta po say metimi tapo na e bade a amhwe praises sisila dapa manhwe sebeti mi ehu wa ha ba ya na ya tie kakira na muntie ono ane se mehwe na kakira etie bi na musa kwane ye kwase yampanyini Onim nyansa, Paul Adom Otchere. Onim nyansa, ye kan nyansa kwa no nibi. Jimmy pa wa Jimmy. Ye kan nyansa onim bi. Onim nyansa. The way we see o frɛ maame sisila da pa wo phone so. Ɛna maame no ne kasa o si onim sa maame no kwate sa. O si onim sa maame no kwate sa. Amahwa munti o ka kakra wa ha munti.
She's been quite busy with the Kufuor funeral. I didn't know that she was that close to Sister Teresa Kufuor. But I remember those days when
who is close to Teresa Kufuor. Munti nze hu na obeka wa hanti. The same guy yo ebe kan sama fa ma me da pa ho. To we kan na anu ye.
Yesterday. And she's been quite busy with the Kufuor funeral. I didn't know that she was
Mama starting na obi antie the way I was car no. Munti.
Yesterday, I called Auntie Sisi Siladapa. I called her yesterday. And she's been quite busy with the Kufuor funeral. I didn't know that she was that close to Mrs. Teresa Kufuor. But I remember those days when they were traveling. As a journalist, you hear in the corridors of the castle when President Kufuor was traveling, that Ambassador D.K. Osei will say that if Mrs. Teresa Kufuor is traveling, Siladapa must come along so she can sit with her. I remember hearing those things. So yes, I remember that, yes, Siladapa is very close to Mrs. Kufuor. So she's been there. She's been in Peduasi for a while. So I called her up and I said, Auntie Sisi, you promised me that you were going to send me the check. He said, which check? I said, the check of that, your late something. The thing I said on TV, the check, but I need it because I have to show it to my viewers. He said, oh, Miri Fee. I said, oh, this is your Miri Fee matter. You send it to me. Around 4 o'clock, I got a WhatsApp from her. It was that. Show it to you. This is a check. This is a checkbook. I was hoping the bank's name wouldn't show. Yes, the bank's name doesn't show. This is a checkbook, authentic checkbook here in Ghana.
Checkbook no. Bank name no I'm surprised that the bank name is not showing. Oya kwasia. I go for fake check bi abetu ho. And the late Muntio, check no so no matro, check no so. Check no matro so. The late Nana Akwasi his son the second. But bank bi adi ni check no so. Bank bi adi ni so.
Look at the name. Look at the name of the account. The late Nana Akwasi Esan II. That's the name of the account. Now, how does Office of the Special Prosecutor not notice that this means something that he needs to investigate and leaked out information to the public that he has?
Wan kasadia odia tuhi bank gradini so. Wan kasadia da tuhi. Bank din was into investigation ben a special prosecutor no investigate. Well, say CIA or de Muntio, or no be confess say, oh, I'm surprised the bank name is not on the check. Muntio can you de Munti.
You promised me that you were going to send me the check. He said, which check? I said, the check of that, your late something. The thing I said on TV, the check, but I need it because I have to show it to my viewers. He said, oh, Miri Fee. I said, oh, this is your Miri Fee matter. You send it to me. Around 4 o'clock, I got a WhatsApp from her. It was that. Show it to you. This is a check. This is a checkbook. I was hoping the bank's name wouldn't show. Yes, the bank's name doesn't show.
Okay. I was hoping the bank name wouldn't show. I was here all the information Maya. I didn't know how the bank name. All the information Maya. Now you say you boost your phone and you more bango. Paul Adom Otchere. All the check and what my show Nipano Edin. At my show check and a number. At me way and you grab at 2012. 2012 a check be not about to ho no matter the late ntinipa na wu ya create check amano obi awu bank get ma create check amano the late Nana Akwasi Esan the second na that to ho nti date ya number wo ade no so but bank ni dey wonfa bank na emfa nkyere. Because your local bank na ko hu bank branch no aka ko ye investigation. For Adom Otchere, we are going to what is your answer na wajimi too much.
Authentic checkbook here in Ghana. Look at the name. Look at the name of the account. The late Nana Akwasi Esan II. That's the name of the account. Now, how does Office of the Special Prosecutor not notice that this means something that he needs to investigate and leaked out information to the public that he has come across some information that Siladapa was taking money from the man who has died's accounts. After the man is dead, they are still sending and everybody was asking, hey, Siladapa must be a criminal. Oh, why? Has he forged her brother's signature? Hey, so I don't say this is Office of the Special Prosecutor. That's what he does. He's just aiming to make Siladapa look bad so that it will cover his misdeeds.
Sawati. Special prosecutor no me person make it Siladapa look bad. And way person no go be lawyer. Because I'm saying I'm punching na sa ko be ji omo. Sa kwa ni titasi ya o ka say. Now hwe be ma ni ma timu say yes corruption have draw ko anim. Wada ya mo hwe nanim na mo hwe ni forehead no be nanim nyina. Timu say wo kro no kronfo bi anchen sa ko yi. Kasa o kasa no. Special prosecutor no ye interested so pese o masisi na pa luku so bad. We defend it. Obi akwa wi ni sika o. Na wono na aba be defender o defend. Fa phone fra maame no. No nim say maame no ye so good sa na o kika sa ankwasa asem no. Sa akwa we say bodam ni we say.
This means this will be covered so that Siladapa looks bad. He will look good that he's chasing corruption. So in the face of blatant issues like this, he will ignore it and give different information to the general public. You're a lawyer. You see a checkbook like this. The late Nana Akwesi Isan II. And you come and tell Ghanaians that Siladapa is stealing money from the late man's account. How callous can you be?
See, America, ya appointed special prosecutor Mula. An investigation. Now journalists are cover investigation. The idea by no one allows it. The Bible too. Because we is anke chinitum. Sao kwasiye. Asisi chinitum. Na we say we no so ko law school and ko ba be lawyer sa boy. No one has any feeling. Yasi exams bi on be set bi asa ko ntimi enrate. Asa agwa we say as questions bi on be set bi a ntimi ntworo. It tasi how the to sense bi an kita ni in
How wicked. How wicked can you be? Why are you doing your work like that? Why are we giving power of a prosecutor to people like this? What kind of attitude is that? Doesn't he need an institutional change? Doesn't he? Kisagabi needs a counselor. Kisagabi needs a counselor. Those of you who know counseling, please find him. Because this was known to him, or it ought to have been known to him. He's the...
Yeah, the check in the proof obisike wo bank. You am o met me checkbook nko akoma ko 20. Me wo checkbook nko akoma ko 20. One checkbook nko a bet me tete check ba ko pay wo nko a etimi ko more than 100. Egu ha go me dam ha. Be bi kura ni hanka mi bi kura kire mo. Me checkbook bebre ye wo dam. There's a fact say me checkbook no kire say me wo billions of dollars our bank account. So far as me wo checkbook no kire say me wo billions of dollars our bank account. But Adom Otchere. But so that work in wo prison a bon wo sa akwa we say. Prison bon sa akwa we say ho. Na prison na wo hwe na obenya akọ prison no. Enti ma hu de wa o si describe asem no.
Prosecutor I can call.
Enti we no appoint no. Every day be on Metro TV. He goes there to do this kind of analysis. Obi president akọ kansim hunu no. No aba na wo chirim. Ti wono na ya appoint sa akọ as Minister for Information. Na go fa sa kojo opon nkroma so hwan no. Kojo opon nkroma. Ade asem. Ade basem. We hwe de wa we see and last cancel. We see special prosecutor no ye counselor. At the tank nkrofo kon ho na o cancel nkrofo. Anti wa nu nsem hu na waka. Sa akwa we see. Ade asem kure ni. Ade asem kure. Sika obedi o.
That was the name of the bring me the child and checkbook. Who are the signatories? He could have done that. I am suggesting to you viewers that I know Kisajab. He's a clever man. He did it. He did it. But he's obscuring it so that he will look popular. That's their word, Matt. He's obscuring.
The special prosecutor said Obaba is popular and smart. No one does ever see a set of questions. Ghana, law school are now feely. We on find a transcript in family. Transcript a review courses be a take be a ufilia on bed charges ufilia. Now I'm taking course and as I'm passing. When it's a task like coaching on or kick assassin. Nagana for dinner. Sakwa say
then he will look popular and smart.
Mammy knew we couldn't throw.
This is it.
Not all the
this is the checkbook. And the checkbook has signatories, and the signatories of the checkbook are known to the bank. So if you go to the bank and say, and you are special prosecutor, they'll give you any information you want. In fact, you can subpoena it. And as soon as you subpoena information from them, they ought to treat the subpoena as an order of the High Court. That's the position of the law. Once you subpoena, they have to treat it as an order of the High Court. And then you don't do all that. Then you come and give the information to the general public. Oh, she said, Adapa, she is stealing money from the dead man's account. What is that? How callous can you be?
Sisilada ne bra wosika pa. Ana na yiri nim se wosika. Ana wawu. Ana ninua ba ana eyusu ni sika. Ana na yiri eto na yiri nyawe. Sa ko mi so ohia mfia pa sa kwase awusi. Yade mfia bom na chi. Me na titete. Sa kwase awu he o kan sem bi fa tagui afade ho. Munti.
How lost can you be as a responsible? Just a check.
Te Adom Otchere. Meba mamini sisila da pa o kan sem fa tagui afade ho munti. Meba ma se me hu no ha on the tagui afade. Se me hu na I think say ebe kama na yenti ga hira. O kan sem bi fa papa no ho. Adom Otchere said something about Tugui Afede. I'm just reminded that NDC web put up a photograph. Tugui Afede, you borrowed Tugui Afede's car, you paid your school fees. I'll deal with that. Don't worry, I'll deal with it. I've just been reminded that NDC web put up a photograph. Tugui Afede, you borrowed Tugui Afede's car. Looking for that. From, if I get it, it will be okay. See, this disrespectful guy. Me video no. Council of State book.
Go to the committee meetings. In the interview granted Joy FM, the legendary Tugui Afede said that he worked very hard at the committee level. That I'm going to show you. In terms of the committee meetings, what happened? Okay, so let's move beyond that. Now, this is the committee meetings. This one I can show you. This is the committee meetings obtained from the Council of State. So there are 3 committees. So the first line here is the plenary. That is the meetings that were held. The plenary that they hold a number of meetings every year. Okay. The number 2 here is the Legal, Constitutional Affairs and Petitions Committee. That's one committee of the Council of State. The next committee is the Appointment and House Affairs Committee. The third one, which the legendary Tugui Afede chaired, which he talked about in the interview and said that no meeting was done without him. It's correct, no meeting was done without him. Is the Economy and Sustainable Development Initiative.
Tie ye won kwasiafo bi wo man mu a omu yusu sa abrofo kasa no edi jimi de meka kire mu nyane say it is just a language obi ma mekasa try or possible best sua bi enye school ni brofo no obetima tena fie ne wasua obetimi kura de YouTube ene enkodan de YouTube computer obetimi de tablet mu sua kasa no ne anya nkwasiafo bi a say utimi erato na utimi emoto kekere bi danda no ketrema na nkrofo bom sam se wo ye intelligent ta kwase a mo hunu se wo ye intelligent ya mana adwuma ewo Metro TV as ne dia ne se wo ne de always defending nonsense bia abambe ye and if you nipa na R10 S gracia a wo se sa on deserve se o jisa ne mabisa no de kwa de hu hia to beji no ma ba o chirem. And so this criminal guy, no, supporting criminality, supporting bribery and corruption, supporting insemhuna ye dia ahia for. Because one way say the fight cheni manisika. The fight cheni manisika. Because of their own intino. And intina every nonsense, every corrupt adibia babunti bia no different.
One that Tugui Afede chaired, the ESDIC, that's SDIC. Economy and Sustainable Development. Okay, so let's look at the table.
Have no be a written sika. No so because or meeting kakre bintino sikano on the kano wampe. Nipano Tugui Afede no yesikaniu. That man is a rich man. He is a businessman. If you don't know. And what is 300 and something thousand Ghana cedi. That man is a businessman. Na sa akoya ni titasi eti ye so wonu kwa na ohwe wo sa akoyi e wo suku wona na ehwe ye so wonu na support wo na we are very ungrateful person afa de wo sa akoya ba obi a wona na ehwe wo suku na afa de wanya adaje edna kwatena television abie TV na o analyze na wan meeting no tena ko pay yi pay 2000 pay na say o say on tell sika na say pa Adom Otchere ho no sent na wo ho na ye prison no me so be dem o ko so be fama be dem.
This is official record of the Council of State committee meetings, not yet the plenary, committee meetings. Okay, so in 2017, the legal committee held 8 meetings. The appointment committee had 12 meetings. Togbe's committee held 4 meetings. Okay. And it goes on like that. As I said, because he's a very important person, we won't say a lot. So that's for 2017. Now let's come to the total. So in total, in the period under review.
See, Zakwa we say no home. We are saying Hona Yajumadan. And more be you soon find that work. The one crofwa, young Pejuma. Na ye pequonia di bonia, na yakofomo. Near Yusuomo. Obi pewudia omone yusu omo sa ankrofo no ho omono yam pese omodo omo nsa be ya adwumaden. And this guy is just a dirty guy. He used to know any defend nonsense and corruption. This Paul Adom Otchere no he used to know any defend corruption e Ghana. And nene ma we nyina e defense ni video bi abehunu bia ade bi abehun se ogina na ogina yi ne ho. That's so my project say PowerPoint you said then so okay producer, let us go. Let's look at this. From the session, it's like Togbe attended only 2 session meeting, and if he says he wants to return the money, he has to return, and he shouldn't speak for all. And he is saying he doesn't need the money, but Togbe, that is not a good thing. You see, Obua, this guy is a hungry guy. I will hear Sika. Yes. It's just like a vulture. We medical captains over here, ant or your aunt or honey bee. Oh, cleaning, digging, dusty, was a honeycombs. Baby, any dear honor or cleaning, Paul Adom Otchere. House, answer say, or coho, no, coho, not o cleaning. Ubiako Vienisika, or no, Eddie better Nabusiano. Nasa akwe aba be tanka na o clinic to Paul Adom Otchere o tam beba o tam ne de nam kwan mu that's all it is. So me the American channel na say the time de aban awie Paul Adom Otchere o koso be for boko prison Mr. Christmas tree man o koso be for boko prison to Ghana for mo yan kan channel say mo nim sa akwa na mo kan channel say odi nkwasasem na sabata ma on sasa na adwen dem wano oye too criminal obi nkon win makoma wo meti hu fifiri Paul Adom Otchere dem ya ne se sa nkrofia ye wi asikai wo ya ma wa ne sa nkitenkite na ye de ma no that's all it is. So nkitenkite na ye de ma no ne ya de ama no omo no beta omo abusua beta omo family enti de beta ka kire mu ne se mo mama ni na ho simple as ABC. Mo mama ni na ho ne ye won kwasiafo bi a ye bo mo pa edi nsemhunu e wo social media no so da ga na de me so obeko prison o koso ba me prison bon no ho to go afede o koso ba fam obeko prison me say asakura Paul Adom Otchere sorry Paul Adom Otchere Paul Adom Otchere na America Paul Adom Otchere o koso ba fam obeko prison Paul Adom Otchere prison bon ho o koso ba fam ya beche obeko prison ona na me refer to Paul Adom Otchere o koso ba fam obeko prison prison bon ho simple as ABC. Paul Adom Otchere me see o koso ba fam obeko prison simple as ABC. If the law is working, almost all these politicians who are stealing from the state must be jailed. Don't worry. This is the time we put the law into test. As I say, I arrested all these criminal people supporting these criminal politicians. Yes, you can. And so, person Ghana, a team developer, you see, we must start arresting them. Simple as ABC. The laws are there, just that they are not enforcing the laws. If you have a law and you cannot enforce the law, it means there will be a lot of criminals in the country. we should learn how to implement and enforce the law. The implementation is very important. The implementation. The laws are there. The laws are there. And they know what the law says. But they don't go by the law. Or they are just above the law. The law has not even given an ultimate power to anybody in that country, even including the president. The law excludes the president from ultimate power. If you are a president, you don't have an ultimate power. You are just appointed by the citizens. So once you become the president, if you are the president, you are under the law. You are still under the law. Even though there are certain things that you can do, you can issue executive order, you can say certain things because you are the president. But you can't use your position as the president to kill, to steal, to destroy, to take power, to do whatever that you think you can do. That one, they will come after you. For that one, they will come after you. So the law is there. The president of the country cannot take the law into his own hands and say, I'm the president, so I can command the military to go on a spree to kill people. The president cannot do that. If you are the president, you must respect the office of president. Simple as ABC. The presidency is not there for you to become a leader and use yourself as a dictator, to kill people, to enslave people, to silence people, because you're the president, so no one has the right to talk. And that's not how it is. The Constitution they have written the Constitution in such a way that if you are the president, you are still under the Constitution. But they are not enforcing the laws. And that is what we are facing as a country. All the criminal politicians, those that have stolen, those that have taken bribes, those that have caused harm to the nation, they must just apply the law. It's just the simple application. Just apply the laws and arrest them. But here the case, you see, the person who's supposed to apply the law will be doing the defense, supporting the politician. I've seen this queen mother from Mipe defending Akufo-Addo, and I know they've given money to her. And that she's a queen mother. It is grace. Somebody came to your community, insulted your community, insulted your people, and you are still defending the person. It is very terrible. It is like Akufo-Addo going to 2020 election. These chiefs, and anywhere this Akufo-Addo will go, then the chief will come. Mr. President, thank you very much. You have done the marvelous job. And you've provided and given opportunities to my people here. And my people are saying thank you. Meanwhile, the chief is lying. And anytime you see a chief saying that, the chief is just lying. The president has not created any job opportunity in the community, in the area. But you see the chief, they went to the palace and they gave 2 bottles of snap and then maybe some little amount of money. Because of that, the chief is saying something to please the president. So when they speak, they say something to please the president. Yeah, pleasing the president. Then they will put it out there. And this is what the Omahini is saying. This is what the Omahini is saying. You should go to the constituency or the area and interview the people and ask them, are you guys having a better life? Just ask them. They will tell you that they are suffering. They are not getting anything. And why one person alone is speaking for maybe a district or a constituency with a population of about 100,000, 200,000. And one person alone, when that one person speaks, then it becomes the voice of the entire population. That is not how it is. Yeah, that's not how it is. So these politicians are just, these people, some of the chiefs are something. Yeah. And then he has done a lot of them. Yeah. I was saying, not yet to say, I was shocked when I saw the video of her defending. Yeah, that's what it is. Ghanaian. If you are fighting for Ghanaians, you have to be very careful. Fighting for Ghanaians, you must exercise extra caution because the same people will turn around and attack you. Ghanaians are saying what the man said is not right. If you are a president, you don't have to say that. You must put yourself into the shoes of the people. Akufo-Addo didn't do that. He went there talking about things that if you put into perspective, it doesn't even make sense. And this Queen Mother is, oh, but what the president said, I have seen that some people are talking about it. Some people are talking about it, madam. People are, and we're not human being and anybody. The fact that they have put you on something called that because you are a Queen Mother doesn't mean that you are important than anybody. That's what it is. You see, that's what I've been telling people, that chieftaincy, we must cancel chieftaincy. Chieftaincy is not playing any role in modern society. Chieftaincy, America, nothing like chieftaincy here. They don't deal with that kind of nonsense here. They don't deal with monarch system here. They don't deal with chiefs here. They deal with democracy, government appointees, those that the people have voted for. And that is why America is highly advanced. America is highly advanced. You know, here, they have over 51 different states, right? And they are united. They are together, working together. And they are highly developed. But we have governmental power. Then we have an archaic. You know, the chieftaincy, they don't have any power. Their power is absolute. The power that they have is not working. It's just power to intimidate. Power to, even in 2012, they took that if they take you to a chief palace and they do something and the chief said that you can take the chief to the court, they just took power away from them, and they were not happy. If you are a chief, you are just a human being. Please, in modern society, we live with laws. We live with laws, and we must respect laws. We must go by the laws. No one is above the law. No one is above laws. So if you are a chief or you are an appointee, you are a government, you are whatever, you must know that you are under a law. Simple as ABC. I thought it was only our Gadangwi traditional leaders who are corrupt. Every traditional leader in the country is corrupt. That is what you must know. They are all corrupt. Every traditional leader in Ghana is corrupt. That is what people must know. Ghanaians, we just want you to know. The so-called traditional leaders, they have a lot of issues. No one should entertain them. And this 21st century, to go into the moon, we don't need any chieftaincy. To go into the sky, to exploit the ocean, nobody needs any chief. Okay? Today we need collective brains. We need collective, knowledge. We don't need someone to impose himself as a chief. That when the chief speak, and it is fun now, you can't challenge a chief. A chief. And in any community where there is a chief, they say, well, when the chief speak, it becomes fun now. And that's why they will tell you, oh, and the chief has spoken, it's fun, and Nana has spoken. You can't even challenge Nana. We don't need this in our 21st century. In democracy, you have every right to challenge. In democracy, you must ask questions. They've given money to you to develop a community, and you did not use the money for the intended purpose. The community members must ask you, do you know in the Constitution, it is written that when they sell land, 55% of the land, the land that they've sold must go to the district assembly. Only 20% must go to, I think the 25% must go to the palace, and they must use that one to even build the palace. And the remaining 20%, they must use that. You can read it from the Constitution. It is in the Constitution. The remaining 20%, they must use that to help the community build. They don't do that, One person calling himself a chief will sell a land to 10 different people, and they will create a land guard. People will be fighting over a land. If you don't take your time, they will kill you because of a land. Yes, that is what they are doing. This is what, and they don't respect laws. You see, we come from a lawless nation. The laws are there, but they don't respect the laws. That is why Ghana is not developing. A lawless nation will never develop. Lawlessness has never helped any nation to develop. Okay? For a nation to develop, the citizens in that country must know that they are above, they are below, they are under the law. If you think that you are above the law, then I can assure you that there will be a lot of lawlessness in that country. And so one person will say, me, when I speak, now you must respect the law, simple as ABC. If you do something and that thing goes against the law, they will come after you. And nobody will leave you unturned. They have to come and arrest you and take you to prison, simple as ABC. Akufo-Addo is full of hatred, though, but the ignorance of some Ghanaians is making him try very well. Yeah, some people don't even know. That man is very... I don't even know. And when he got into power, it was like he was fighting with Ghanaians. It is like we have offended him for so many years. And then he is coming for a revenge. Akufo-Addo is in power for a revenge. And Ghanaians don't know what we've done to him. Yeah. He came into power for a revenge. And Ghanaians don't even know what we did to him for that revenge. When he came, he started saying certain things with the history, changing a lot of stuff. Nobody's interested in that. After Akufo-Addo, you won't give anybody money. May I know in society you must struggle to live. But before you struggle, there must be a good government. There must be a better system for you to thrive. If the government is not good, the people will suffer. But I know Akufo-Addo, you will not put money into my account, and I have to work. For my life. I have to work to live. So because of that, I won't be lazy. I will always work. But you taking the presidency as a personal thing, as a family thing, putting all your family members into the government. We even warn him and this man didn't listen. Yeah, that's what it is. I warned him and that man didn't listen. We warned him, that man did not listen. And Ghanaians, you see, we just want you to know, you see, we have a lot of issues. Africa, we are facing a lot of issues. We've given absolute power to the politicians. The politicians, they have so much power. The politicians think that they are demigods. When Akufo-Addo is walking, Akufo-Addo walk with a chair. And they put one single chair in a V8. And if they tell you the amount that they spend on that V8, you'll be surprised. He says he has a waist issue, and because of waist pains and that, and when he sits on that chair help him to, that chair massage him, blah, 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 blah. Because of that, when he's traveling, then they put that chair in the car. A whole car carrying a president chair. This is one of the most greatest disrespects of all kinds. We've never seen this before in our history. Akufo-Addo is the first president to do this. He's the first president to do this. If you've seen this before, please tell me which president did that. Mention the president that did that. That when he's traveling, he traveled with a chair. Because, they told him, those charlatans told him that somebody is after him. So when he is going to a community or any place, he should go with that chair. And so he shouldn't sit on any chair. That's what they told him. And because of that, he is having that chair, Akufo-Addo. But when he was looking for power, that man was eating with villagers. You can just Google it. And the kind of people this man was eating with, today, this man will never allow them to even get close that Flagstaff house. If you see their faces. For politicians, they are crook. That's how they are. They use, crook means to get power. That man was just luring Ghanaians, eating with people, pounding fufu, and you see some of them even do carry children. And when they are eating, and then they'll eat it, then present it out for people to know he's a humble man. Please, now I'm asking, is Akufo-Addo a humble man? Look at how he talk with arrogance. This man doesn't care about anybody. He does not respect anybody. That's an arrogant man right there. But when he was looking for power, he was just on the ground, rolling on the ground, eating with people in bushes and in villages. In villages, Akufo-Addo was eating with them. But today, This man, like a demon, if you just give him a chair to sit on it, he won't sit. Because in his mind, you are trying to poison him. That is what somebody programmed him. Somebody programmed Akufo-Addo that they are trying to poison him. Somebody want to use juju on him. So he shouldn't sit on anybody's chair. And that is why anywhere he goes with that chair, no? Yeah. If you don't know, I'm telling you. That is what it is. So this arrogant of a man is the president, and we expect the nation to develop. It won't develop. And here the case, we have this arrogant Paul Adom Otchere, and they say he's a journalist, doing dirty work for Akufo-Addo, cleaning Akufo-Addo's ass, doing all sort of dirty work, cleaning the colony. But I can sense prison around Paul Adom Otchere. Paul Adom Otchere, with the prison, no, you can't escape it. Whether you like it or not, you go to prison, and no one can save you. For that one, I am being sincere with you. That's what is going to happen. Those of us who have the eye, and next year I'll be mentioning names. The very people who go to prison, whether they like it or not, is a must, and it will happen. You know, this time around, we have to put our laws into test. The laws are there. It is up to the person who becomes president to enforce the law. And when they start using the law, we don't want to see people taking. They are after our people. They are after our tribe. Nothing you can do. We are united. And hey. And I know people who do that. A lot of people who go to court with a lot of supporters. And if you are a Ghanaian and you don't think for yourself, when Cecilia Abnadapa took the money, she did not inform you. When she was getting money from Akufo-Addo, when they gave her the money, Cecilia Abnadapa didn't give you the money. So if Cecilia Abnadapa is going to prison, don't come on the street. Don't come on television and cry. Yay, they are arresting us. They are just after us. Nobody's after anybody. We are after criminals. So the law will go after criminal people. And as simple as ABC. The law will go after them. That is all it is. ABC, the law will go after them. We have to put Ghana laws into test. And I know the next president will do that. You know, now Ghanaians are awake. Everybody is talking about the way Ghana is underdeveloped, no, is because of corruption. Because you see, when they are stealing, they don't give anybody money. They won't come and give you the money. They give the money to them. They keep the money to themselves and use that money to build their family. And they have offshore accounts. They put that money into the offshore account in their name. And even when they die, they will still have, their children will still have access to that account. And so, you know, when they start arresting them, if you're a Ghanaian and you go on demonstration, that's your own cup of tea. You just are a fool. Don't just go and demonstrate on behalf of a criminal. Because when the person was taking the money, the person didn't even know anything about you. But now you want to demonstrate on behalf of the person. We're telling you, don't do that. Don't do that. Simple as ABC. So, for the politicians, now we know that they are not good people. They are just criminals. And we also have criminal people in the media. And all that they are doing is supporting the criminal government, the appointees. They support them. Paul Adom Otchere is one of the criminals. And I know Paul Adom Otchere will go to prison. Paul Adom Otchere will go to prison because he's on a board. Akufo-Addo put him on the Kotoka International Airport board. And that guy is just fooling. He's been doing video to support Akufo-Addo. Any corrupt politician, you see him supporting that person and be doing analysis. He has nothing to offer Ghanaians. And I don't even know why they even employed this clown as a worker at Metro TV. And who is the boss of that Metro TV? Why did he appoint that guy to be working there? The guy is just fooling you. The guy is just fooling. And anytime that anytime he does a video, people just insult him. If you go under his video and you count people who are against him, It will be more than 80%. 80% of his followers don't even agree with him. 80% of his own followers insult him. When he's doing a video or he's just on the television doing analysis, now he does put it on Facebook and on YouTube. Just go under the video and read comments. 80% of the comments are against him, and he thinks he's doing a good job. But I'm telling you, this guy will go to prison, whether he like it or not. That's what it is. This time around, we are not going to allow them to fool again. And any stupid analysis that any stupid analysis will just go after him. Tell Ghanaian that this guy is just fooling. Simple as ABC. Simple. And we are waking up from our slumber. We will hold our politicians. Yeah, that's why if you are Ghanaian, you must hold your politicians accountable and support people that says we must hold our politicians accountable. No one should come and insult us here. Those with emotions. Me, I don't need a job from anybody. I don't need contracts. I don't need money. I don't need nothing from politicians. So I will always say the truth. And if you think what I'm doing because of I'm looking for something, I'm not looking for anything. What I'm looking for is a better Ghana. I'm just looking for the right person to help Ghana to develop. That is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the person that will take corruption out of Ghana. I'm looking for the right person that will arrest all the criminals. That is what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for money. I'm not looking for contract from any government or anybody. So those of us who come under our video and insult us, I'm not under anybody's payroll, and nobody has contracted me to do this kind of videos. I do it on my own. So when I'm doing video, I say whatever that I like. And if you don't like it, please don't just watch me. Just go away and stop reporting my page. They've been reporting our page every single day. Reporting our page. Don't worry. We'll live to see what will happen. So we are living with people who support criminals. They condone criminal acts. They support corruption. That's all it is. So I'm done with if you have a question, please open so about so and bra. Naba you show no so. No your temperature no quite sense. Wait my kwa na nteka kra. Temperature no yes boss temperature no 60 something degree Fahrenheit. I think so that yeah. 62 degree Fahrenheit. Me ko na ntia na me njai ni. I think so na me nko andra me ko ye na me nko. Wa be so ba so no. Ubetima ba question ubetima bisa asam ka ubetima ba kan fa Paul Adom Otchere no ho that guy no fully too much and it say ya kan sam fa no ho na no ho bon prison timo amunim no for Adom Otchere ho bon prison obeko prison nti sa na me de meka me mahunu no me hu ya me nka Paul Adom Otchere obi a obeko prison anti Ghana for mon kan che no say nzemhunu na odi no obeko prison dey so kra ni Paul Adom Otchere obeko prison obeko prison enough of the dirty work and the propaganda na all you know you're sick and tired of the propaganda no simple as ABC abre no kwasi analysis nkwa anema ye defend criminals nkwa I don't know one call prison samam engo defend criminal people ho Paul Adom Otchere aya ko nsanwom ya check a lot of Ghana for mu innocent to go prison ntu ko hwa ohun ahode na use no you see the same ahode na fa ko defend this angrofo ni yenyi wo mu free prison o yes e beboa Paul Adom Otchere aya ko prison na use ahode na u use edi jimi o Metro TV no na ko defend criminal people ye wo prison na yenyi wo mu free prison I think that yes e beboa ebeboa Paul Adom Otchere utimi yes ebeboa na wangasa de prison de opompo utimi avoid prison oboko prison te Paul Adom Otchere me kan we di akere wo opompo prison de obeko opompo obeko prison and this will be a mad I think say makasa abre makasa for 1 hour mam from see a twedi ampon enka mu nyinaa ho yebeto aso mechache mu nyinaa mo a mo comment ye ene mo a mo hwe me nyinaa me da mu nyinaa ase yebeto aso twede mponka mu nyinaa ho bye bye